News, jury selection starting up next week for the man suspected of playing a part in the murder of a Knoxville couple.
Eric Boyd charged with first-degree murder, aggravated robbery, aggravated kidnapping, and aggravated rape. Now, he was initially only convicted of accessory to the crime after the fact. This in the Christian Newsom murders. 4 others already behind bars with murder convictions. In tonight's Ask Isaacs, anchor Lori Tucker now hearing from our legal analyst as we head into this new trial.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, Greg, thank you for being with us. Here's the main thing viewers want to know about this case. How can Eric Boyd get a fair trial in a city where the Shannon Christian Chris Newsom trial has been front and center for so many years?
Lori, this is one of the most horrific cases in the history of Knox County or in the history of Tennessee. Chris Newsom, Shannon Christian, 2 20-year-olds in 2007 were raped, robbed, kidnapped, and brutally murdered and tortured on Chipman Street. The trial turned into be a train wreck. After a series of convictions, they were overturned because Judge Baumgartner's now infamous addiction problem. Judge Blackwood ordered everyone to have a new trial. Supreme Court stepped in and said no. There were only 2 of the defendants, Thomas and Coleman, that received a new trial. But it has been in the media virtually every day since 2007.
Now we're with Eric Boyd, who's on trial. He's the last of the defendants.
He's the last of the defendants. And here's what's happened in the past. You've had the death penalty for LaMarcus Davidson. You've had Cobbins life without parole. Thomas on the retrial, life with parole. Coleman, 35 years. But Boyd has his own publicity issues to deal with. He was prosecuted in federal court for harboring a fugitive, convicted, and got 18 years. And now a Knox County jury has to be fair and impartial. The defense has said no.
They tried to get a change of venue.
Yes, that he cannot receive a fair trial, that the inflammatory media coverage has permeated the jury veneer. But Judge McGee said no, nonsense. We will question these jurors one-on-one. We are going to determine if they can be fair and impartial. The death penalty is not on the table, and I think that's why Judge McGee did not grant a change of venue in this case. So that's different. The other cases were capital murder trials.
Let's talk about what Boyd is accused of, what he's been charged with.
He is charged in a 35-count indictment with a kitchen sink. Felony murder, first-degree murder, second-degree murder, ag kidnapping, rape, robbery. Everything the others were charged with, Boyd is charged with. If you'll remember, the allegations is that they used a car, a white Sunbird that he borrowed from a relative. People saw it outside LaMarcus Davidson's house on Chipman Street. So he was there. He was a part of this. And really, legal observers wondered why he wasn't charged at the very beginning.
Right. It took a while.
So it's going to be the same case that was tried over a decade ago without the death penalty. But Lori, if you're the prosecution, you got to be careful. Witnesses' recollection fades. Are they going to testify differently than they did before? Can the defense use that to their advantage? And then just the terrible toll these cases have played on those victims.
It's been about a dozen years.
It's been about a dozen years. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, but this will be the final chapter in a very horrific case for Shannon Christian and Chris Newsom.
And we'll be following it. Greg, thank you.
Thank you.
And if you have a question for Greg, just send him an email to askisaacs@wate.com. Be sure to tune into WATE 6 on Your Side News at 5:30 every Wednesday to see if he answers any of your legal questions.
All right, everyone, the Lady Vol.